What up, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill. And as you can see, I'm back at you again, going live once more. Shout out to all the positive people in the land. Shout out to everybody there in YouTube land. And most importantly, shout out to everybody out there in Druuill land. What's good? All right, shout out to each and every one of y'all, man. Hope y'all staying lubricated and oiled up out there and moisturized. Okay? Because if you don't know, now you know. I want each and every viewer right now to do me a favor. All right? I need you to check out my homegirl, Natanya. Okay? Check her out. Boutique Goals, everybody. If you are in the business of staying moisturized, if you are in the business of, you know how people say, oh, you trying to butter me up. Yo, Natanya's trying to butter you up. Natanya is trying to butter you up, okay? We got the money manifestation body butter, all right? Check her out, okay? If you want to holler at Natanya, hit me in the email for the details, all right? And it's a sure bet like a seashell, okay? So shout out to Natanya, okay? If you are in the business of manifest, man, I put this stuff on and the money just start coming in. I put this stuff on and the money just start coming in. All right, I'm talking about Jesus Christ. I know you got some money. Give me some. All right, God, I know you got some money. Give me some. You put on this money manifestation butter. The money, man, you gonna have money like no other. With Natanya's Boutique Goals money manifestation butter. All right. So shout out to everybody. All right. Just a little infomercial. Never hurt anybody. All right. A little infomercial. Never hurt anybody. All right. Shout out to everybody. All right. Enjoying my channel, enjoying my videos. All right. You got to do what you got to do. And I've been doing just that. All right. So shout out to each and every one of y'all. Okay. Hit that like button if you like something. And if you don't like nothing, keep it thumping. All right. There are plenty other people for you to watch. But if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy my channel, holla at me. Hit the like button. Share this live stream for the YouTube algorithm one time. It feels good to be home, y'all. It feels good to be back on here with the people that enjoy what I create, because I enjoy what I create. Shout out to all the people that support my channel, enjoy my content, enjoy my videos. All right. Thank you to each and every one of you all for making it all possible. All right. For me to be here today, because without you guys, I might not be. But most importantly, I want to give thanks to God, all right, because he's the progenitor of this whole entire thing. So thank you, everybody, for your support. But most importantly, I want to give all thanks to the Creator. All right, and shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. All right, so I'm glad to see we got 18 people in here, and it's only 5 minutes, so I'm sure it's going to be some more people coming in here soon to fill up the room like a hot air in a balloon. All right, so shout out to everybody, man. We're just having fun while we get things done, of course. All right, you gotta make sure that things work out for you in every way possibly. Okay, gotta make sure things work out for you. Gotta make sure things go well for you. Okay, who said there was anything wrong with bodily functions? All right, because we just out here trying to function. That's all we're trying to do. And if you're a healthy person, your body's trying to do the same thing. If you're a healthy person, your body's trying to do the same thing. All right, we just out here trying to function. And if you're a healthy individual, your body is going to do something. All right, if your body is not doing anything, you may want to go get checked out. You may want to go see what they call a doctor, because if you are breathing in and ain't nothing coming out, hey, that's your business. All right. That's your body, your business. All right, your body, your choice. Okay, your body, your choice. Your body, your choice. So the main premise of this live stream today is, if it hasn't happened yet, it never will. All right. Shout out to all the pessimistic Percys of the world. You either are Lauren, the first, shout out to Ryan and shout out to Lauren. Okay, the first two real people out of the whole 25 in this whole live. All right, shout out to the two true individuals in this whole entire live stream. Shout out to each and every one of you, even though it's only two people. You know, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. All right, and a try is really a do. If you do something, you're not trying. You have done something. And if you do all you can do, then you're doing something. That's all there is to it. All right. If there's not much you can do, you have to make sure that you do all you can do. That's all God asks for you to do. That's all that's required of us while we're here, is to make do with the best we can. And if all we can do is all we can do, you better make sure you're doing all you can do. That's it. That's it. Shout out to Ebony B. All right. Oh, we got a few real ones in the building. All right, count them. 3. We have shout out to the powerful 3. Shout out to the powerful 3 people in here, and shout out to everybody else. Because where would this world be without opposition? You have positive people and you have negative people. You have a positive side to things and you have a negative side to things. Last time I tried to use a battery, you can't get charged up without positive and negative. So shout out to all the people, giving me free energy and charging me up. Because that's all y'all doing. Shout out to the positive people. But there's polarity in this world. So for all you opposites, shout out to all you opposites out there charging your main man Druuill up. All right, as I put on this manifestation body butter. All right, because we gonna manifest some money today. All right, we gonna make hey, and what's real about you, Lisa Ray, is that you admit it. Most people can't admit it. And that's like most people. We all got a little bit of positive and negative in us, but you have to make sure that you have self-control and your positive outweighs the negative. And even if you are negative, it better be leading you to some positive. It's okay to be negative sometimes. You can get being negative might cause you to be angry about some things, but it's better to be angry than to seep into depression. All right, but that's a whole nother session right there. All right, but most people that are negative have negative mindsets. I'm not talking about people who are positive but embrace their negative side. I'm talking about people who are negative that don't like to embrace their positive side or anything positive at all. All right, so that's what you call a pessimist. All right, pessimist is a person that looks at the glass half empty. They see a cloud and bypass the silver lining, and they look at the the gray cloud. That's all they see. You have some people see a gray cloud. Uh, uh, there's nothing but gray clouds out here. And then you have people when they look for the light, they can find it anywhere. All right. This is why the Bible says, "Let thine eye be single." All right. Whatever you see, whatever you focus on, that's what you're gonna get. Jesus said, "To thine own self be true." All right. Got to be true to yourself. All right. So with that being said, with that being said, some people are just so pessimistic and negative that they want to pour it on to you. They want that negativity to touch all over you and warp you and drain you and engulf you in your world. All right, the body butter that I'm using is called the Money Manifestation Body Butter. It's from my homegirl Natanya. Y'all gotta check her out. If you want to support her business, email me and then I can link you with her. All right. She sent me a few products. One of them got lost in the sauce. I don't have that one anymore because I've been moving around and transitioning a lot lately. But it was an exfoliator, and it was another great product she had. All right, but this body butter is on point, y'all. It's called Money Manifestation Body Butter. It's great, smells great. It keeps me moisturized. All right, so I don't got the dried up, cracked up look. Because that's not cool. All right, that's not a good look. Nobody wants to be dried up and cracked up. All right, like a dirt ground in August 103-degree weather. Nobody's looking for that. All right, but shout out to all the positive people, man. You have positive people who will say something, and you'll have people that will want to rain on your parade. You'll have people that will want to knock the wind out of your sails. All these little corny type of phrases and sayings that negative people have. And the one thing that I tend to focus on the most is what helps me get the most out of myself. I want to focus on the things that allow me to get the most out of myself. What you see is what you get when it comes to looking at situations, when it comes to looking at people. Even if a person gives you a problem, if you continue to see that person as problematic, that's all you're going to get from them. If somebody gives you a problem and you issue out an enemy license, and now you write this person off as being a problem, that's all you're going to get from them. That's why the Bible says when a man's ways please the Lord, even his enemies find ways to be at peace with him. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that this controls a lot of stuff. This right here is the closest thing you're going to have to God while you're here. This is the closest, this thing in between that wake you, that's the closest thing you're going to have to God while you're here. People tell, I feel the Holy Spirit, and I feel this, and I feel that. Where do you think you're accessing that from? How you think you're tapping into that? All right. So, and they had Jesus pointing at his heart, right? Your heart is also referred. Hold up. Your heart is also. It's about your subconscious mind when it talks about the heart, because the subconscious mind is like the deeper region of your mind, and that's where your prayers get answered. That's what you tap into when you pray. That's what people are accessing when they say they feel the Holy Spirit. All these things are happening, and all these processes are taking place in the mind. All right. So for pessimistic people to say they have faith, to say they believe in God, to say, that they're a believer in all these things, we all get negative from time to time, and we all have to battle our demons and work on our belief in ourselves and things like that. One day you up, one day you down. All right. But You have to fight. All right, you have to fight. You have to fight off negative thoughts. A lot of people a lot of people, what's the word? Catastrophize. I believe that's the word. A lot of people make a molehill into a mountain. All right, a lot of people turn a molehill into a mountain. One thing may not go right, and a lot of people, including myself, sometimes have had or either have a mindset to where if one thing don't work out, it's like everything is just forget everything else. All because of one thing. You don't drop, stop, and roll and just let everything fall to spit because one thing's not working out. That's what's called self-destructive thinking. And when you have a mindset like that, you have to have a thought process to where some self-defense will kick in. You have to have self-defensive thoughts because a lot of people pay attention to what's happening on the outside of them, not even realize what's happening on the inside of them. And a lot of people are worried about what other people are doing to them without worrying about what you're doing to yourself. And a lot of pessimistic people are doing a lot of negative things to themselves, and they want to push it out onto you. They want to push it out onto others. It's like, oh, I believe in myself. Oh, well, what's the point of that? Nothing's going to happen anyway. Nothing's going to work out anyway. How's anything else going to change or be any different? That's their mindset. You can't let that infiltrate yours. That's why faith is that's why faith is, what's the word I'm looking for? That's why faith is referred to as being a rock. You could pick up a rock right now, and unless you break it into pieces, unless you unless you like some type of metal worker, or you got a solderer or something, or unless you are a glassmith, or you throw it in some lava, or you got some type of technology, you can't do nothing to that rock. That's why even when they refer to narcissists, they call it gray rocking, because a rock is powerful, a rock is strong. All right, your faith has to be a rock solid, rock hard. All right, your faith has to be indestructible. That's why it's called the rock of faith. Because once you strengthen your mind enough with self-defensive thoughts, working on yourself enough, working on the way you think enough, programming your mind for what you want, nobody's going to be able to tell you can't have it. Nobody's going to be able to tell you that you can't have it. A lot of people want to tell you that you can't have it because secretly they feel they can't have it. Same thing with Joseph and his brothers. He said the whole moon, star, whole universe bowed down to him. What his brothers did? Oh, hell nah. They threw that man in a ditch. To hell with Joseph. He said, what? Oh, what? He said the whole moon, stars, Saturn, Venus, Jeebus, whatever planet, all bow down to him. And that's another reason why it's good to keep your plans, your goals, and your dreams to yourself, or only discuss them with people who you see moving in the same direction. People who you see have a like spirit and a like mind. Because if not, they'll shoot you down every time. You know, negative. There are people so negative that they'll treat you and your dream like a plate. They just throw it up in the air, bow, shoot it. There goes his dream. Can't tell everything to everybody, because some people are pessimistic. You feel good. You feel happy. You feel, oh yeah, I just, you gotta take care of some things. When you feel good and you feel happy and things are going well for you and you're filled with a positive spirit and you just got good energy, sometimes you think that other people are feeling the same. And a lot of us have found out the hard way that that's not the way life works. Just because I'm feeling good doesn't mean this joker next to me is feeling good. Just because I'm feeling good, it doesn't mean this joker is at work is next to me feeling positive. Sometimes you got to keep your good feelings all to yourself, because there are some people that will try to shoot you down, knock you down, and not make you feel at your best. Because if you just told someone something sometimes, or if somebody could tell that things are going well for you, depending on how evil or excuse me or negative the person is, they may not be with the ish. Your positivity may even make them more negative. Why does this person feel so good? Why are they so happy? Why are they so positive? Why it seem like they think they can, well, why do they feel good? My thing look like things are, last time I checked, things are going better for me than it is for them. What are they walking around with their back straight and their chest out and their head held high for? They shouldn't be that way if I'm not that way. I just got to be some new stuff. You have people that are pessimistic. You have people who have given up on themselves. You have people who have given up on their dreams. Imagine thinking you can do something and giving up on it and having to go through life every day. And when you and having to see people who haven't. That's a rough experience. That's even, to be honest, that I believe that's more challenging than trying to achieve a goal or go after a dream. I think choosing to give up and live a life to where something you wanted to do, something you knew was for you, something you knew you could do. I think it's harder to live that life than to actually try and do something positive with your life. Giving up is some hard work, man. It seems easy at first. Just ugh, to heck with this. Then things start eating you. Start seeing other people get accolades. Start seeing other people who are behind you, now they're ahead of you. Not that you think like that, but it's a possibility that could happen. And you don't want to live an unfulfilled life. Some people die at 70, some people die at 25 and aren't buried until they're 75. Some people die at 25 and aren't buried until they're 75. That's harsh, man. That's why you got all these zombie movies out here today, because they're subliminally telling you this is the land of the living dead. Why you got, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Better not fear no negative thoughts out here, or no negative people out here, because you can have what's yours. Wu-Tang told you that. It's yours. All right, the Wu-Tang already told you you could have it. It's yours. But I mean, that's gotta suck, man. Like as hard as it is, not being where you want to be, or challenging rather, as challenging as it may be, not being where you want to be, it's really gotta suck to not be where you want to be and not even work towards it or give a damn or try. That's some hard work right there. That's some hard work right there. You gonna continue to live in a world of infinite possibilities. You gonna continue to live in a world full of infinite possibilities, and let let them slide away from you and go to somebody else? That's not how this is supposed to go. All right, God put each and every one of us here for a reason. He has to have some type of plan for our lives. What up, Eva? Eva? Shout out to my moderator, Eva Watson, in the building. All right. We got shout out to all the positive people in here. All right. Shout out to all the people with a positive mindset. All right. Being a pessimist is not where it's at. Pessimism is not where it's at. Being pessimistic is not where it's at. All right. It's just not where it's at. It's a lot of things that you can do to overcome that. It's a lot of things you can do to overcome that. But when you are in the presence of pessimistic people, can't say too much to them. Can't have too much to say to them. You're going to have to keep a lot of things to yourself. All right? And some people would refer to that as, not trying to surpass the higher ups, not trying to surpass the hierarchies. All right? People who feel, when you get that negative feeling from somebody, you get that feeling from someone that they think they're better than you, or they're giving off a vibe that they're superior to you. You have to gauge your conversations with certain people and figure out what type of vibration a person is on. Thank you, Eva, for supporting my channel. You have to figure out what type of vibration people are on, because you have to meet people where they're at. If somebody is on the first level and you're on level 5, and you don't see this person trying to advance past level 1, you can't try to make them. Oh no, you can't try to make them. And on top of that, you got to be careful of the things you not care. You really not like careful like, ooh, but you just have to be mindful of who you are and who other people are. Because if other people get a whiff of certain things about you, what they'll try to do is, if they're really that much of a hater, they'll try to destroy that ass. All right, they will try, and that's in the Bible. All right, they will try to destroy you because they have nothing else better to do. Some people have lost hope. Some people have given up, and it's a slap in the face to them to see someone with a little glimmer of hope, a little shine of resistance, a little shine of resilience. You're starting to shine too bright. Oh, it's just my angels. Whole legion of them. It's probably Raphael or Angelo. I got the whole Ninja Turtle squad, Angel squad, just right behind me. But a pessimistic person, and depending on who this person is, depending on who this person is, they may purposely try to do you more damage than the average person, because as the saying goes, the ones that are closest to you end up doing the most to you. So you have to be careful. Anybody could be a pessimist. All right. So when people are being pessimistic, when people have a negative mindset, and you think you can do something, and this person isn't the most yes I can type of person when it comes to goals, dreams, being successful, having what you want, being what you want, doing what you want, you're gonna have to be like Mother Mary and view your dream like baby Jesus. You're going to have to be like Mother Mary and view your dream like baby Jesus. Because negative people have the King Herod spirit. That King Herod spirit is very, very fluctuous, very, 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 it's very rapid in the land. All right, it's very I think I might have used the wrong word, but it's very rampant. That's the word I was looking for. That King Herod spirit is very rampant in the land. And you gotta avoid that King Herod spirit by all means, by any means. Because that just like King Herod was trying to take the baby Jesus from Mother Mary, you got people out here trying to steal your dream. You got people out here trying to make you not believe in yourself. Some people really have the audacity to try to make another person think they can't make it. All it is a difference of opinion. And everybody got one of those. Everybody got one of those. Some people think they can. Some people think they can't. The people that think they can't, they're right. People that think they can, they're right. And what was really messed up is when you have a hater in your midst, when you have people trying to put a time limit on your success. You know you have a hater in your midst when people try to put a time limit on your success. And don't even get me started on that. You'll have people copy you, say you can't do it. You'll have people hate on you, say you can't do it, talk trash on you, clown you for thinking you could be something, and then get to acting like you, dressing like you, talking like you, trying to be like you. All the while trying, you can't do that. Those are the Pharisees. Those are the Pharisees. Those are the people, the non-believers. Like I don't even understand it. It's like how like and these people, and some of these people have made accomplishments. How you go from achieving something and doing something, because just because one person does something doesn't mean everybody can do it. There are some of you that have done some things that you may think is minuscule, and somebody else may look at it as a amazing feat. Wow, how did you do that? How did you accomplish that? Wow, I wasn't able to do that. Good for you. How, that's incredible that you've done that. And they had that, they'll have people, those same people who achieve things, do things, make things happen for themselves. Those are the same people that will tell you that you can't do something. So instead of automatically believing a person when they try to program you with a I can't attitude, look at them, look at their life. Like, this person has this. They had to think that they could do that in order to get that. I don't remember the movie. If somebody remembers the movie, put it in the comment section. There was this movie, right, where this older white guy he was a super senior, right? He was all he did was party, go to frat parties, and it came a time to where it's like, yo, it's like you got to get off the premises, dude. Like, you've been here for this amount of years, you didn't graduate, you're not going to school, you're not going to classes. What are you still doing here? You got to go. He's older than all the students. College students are anywhere from like 18 to maybe, 25, 24, I think, around that age. I know it doesn't matter what age you are to be in college, but that whole movie, yeah, 50-year-old, that whole movie, he said 50-year-old, that whole movie was about exactly what I'm talking about. Can't put a time limit on people. That's really evil when somebody tries to put a time limit on your success. You should have that done by now. You're this, and you haven't accomplished that. You've been walking this earth for this many rotations. What do you have to show for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? A lot of people put time limits on others and it stresses them the hell out, gives them anxiety, puts pressure on them. And like, yo, procrastination isn't as much as not getting something done as much as a thought process. Procrastination comes from a person wanting to do something. You actually want to do it, but you don't think you can. Something in your mind is, you got a mental block. Mental blocks are the reason why. Mental blocks are the reason behind procrastination. Mental blocks are the only. Mental blocks are the only thing behind procrastination. That's it. So I mean, there's that's why this is the Matrix. All right. You can do what you want. You can be what you want. You can have what you want. That's it. Gotta stay. You gotta believe in yourself. You have to think that you can achieve the impossible. There's people out here achieving impossible things every day. You have to find positive people and you have to gather inspiration. That's why it's good to listen to positive people, read positive books, take in positive information. I mean, all it does, all it is just the choices that people make. And a lot of choices that people make, they don't realize they're based off of their belief about themselves. If you believed differently about yourself, imagine what type of choices that you would make. If you truly, really believed in yourself, what types of choices would you make? How would you think about yourself? How would you look at yourself? How would you view your life if you really, truly believed in yourself? How if you really believed in yourself, what type of world do you see yourself living in? Because there's somebody right now that they got some thoughts that are holding them back. There's somebody right now that they got a defeatist mindset and it's holding them back. They think they can't do this because somebody told them they can't. And that person that told them they can't, they made that their God. When you believe somebody else's crappy idea about you, you're worshiping them and their false belief. This person is a false prophet and you're viewing them as the truth. And a lot of people have gone throughout their life and one person told them no. One person told them they can't do something. One person said it'll never happen. And you know what they did? They made the biggest mistake of their life and they believed that person because of who they were to them, or because of what they said, or because this person was doing what they wanted to do. You got to watch people who are doing what you want to do too. You're looking for mentors, you're looking for instruction, you're looking for validation. Hey, I'm doing this thing. Let me consult somebody who's doing it too. So that way I could get some insight on what I'm doing. I could see whether I'm doing it right or wrong. I could get some insight, some word on what I'm doing and see what I have to improve on. You may go to someone and think they'll help you because that's what you would do. And this person may, everybody doing what you do, doesn't have the same spirit as you, everybody doing what you do that you look up to, that you gather inspiration from, they may not be who you actually think they are. So it's been situations where I've seen people doing things. I'm like, yo, that's cool. They do that. Let me get with this person, ask them, whoop de whoop, holla at them, see what's up with it. And I've gotten some of the most negative responses. But I still didn't stop doing what it is I want to do. And you don't stop doing what it is you want to do. Just because somebody's better than you, just because somebody's better than you, doesn't stop the possibility of them being more bitter than you. Just because somebody's better than you, just because somebody's better than you, doesn't stop you from, doesn't stop there being a possibility of this person being more bitter than you. There are people right now with success, money, everything that you see yourself with, still just bitter. Just bitter. Something went wrong along the process of them achieving their goals, and they ain't work it out. This is why self-improvement is important. This is why having the right mindset is important. This is why having the right attitude is important. And a person who says it hasn't happened yet, it never will. That's just a negative mindset. Some people have negative mindsets. Some people have a positive mindset. And this is why you have to research success stories. Not everybody starts at the top. Wherever you start at is wherever you start at. There's this one person. A lot of people just have negative mindsets when you know you're going to be successful. I had a person tell me, how you start is how you finish. How you start is how you finish. God don't bless no mess. Like, people, if you accept somebody's negative idea about yourself, then you're going to end up believing some whole crazy stuff that really, truly didn't have anything to do with you. Some people don't want you. Some people want success for themselves, but they may not want it for you. I don't know how that works, but some people may want success for themselves, but they don't want it for you. That's some wild work right there. But it's hey, that's the world we live in. That was my sound like a dead crow. Sound like a dead crow, but that was my Jadakiss impression, because I got the raspy voice going on right now. But you can't go believing everything you hear from other people. You got to believe God and nothing else. That's it. You got to believe God and nothing else. That's it. You gotta believe God and nothing else. You gotta find some people to draw inspiration from. Gotta find some of the good things you've done in your life to draw inspiration from. You have some people who only want you to focus on all the negative things that are going on. And you can't take on that ideology. You can't take on that thought process that they want you to take on. They want to plant a seed in you and watch you walk off and go live that and go water that seed and make it grow, instead of planting your own seeds. They want to uproot your seed, make you throw that idea away about you being able to do something, be something, or have something. And they want you to believe what they tell you. You don't have this, it never will. You don't. If my dad said, if someone doesn't have it when you meet them, they never will. That's a really foolish thing to say. And I mean, you just because somebody has it all together, they could be a have it all together, well put together fool. There's plenty of fools out there that got it all together. You know, they could. have it all together, just be a whole fool. Just because materials don't make you not a fool. Have being ahead of somebody doesn't cut you out from being a fool. There's fools in all walks of life. There's successful fools out here. There's fools out here in higher positions. Somebody's in a higher position. Hey, you can't do that. It's up to you, folks. It's up to you to believe in yourself. It's up to you to know that you can make your dream become a reality. It's up to you to go after what you want and make things happen. You gotta make good use of your time. All right, you gotta make good use of your time. Gotta stay inspired. Even when even when you don't feel like doing stuff, you still got to get yourself up and do what you know you need to do. Otherwise, you won't become successful like you want. You have the choice to become successful. It's up to you. There's a lot of time that you have to do things. There's time in between the things you have to do. So there's no excuses. Any amount of time is better than no time at all. So any time invested in yourself is better than not investing any time in yourself. And some people, they get around you and they want to break you down so that way you don't go do the things that you know you're capable of. It's like they know you can do it because you're showing them that you can do it. You believe in yourself, and they want to try to break that positive mindset apart. They want to try to destroy it because that would make them feel less insecure. All right, it would give them less anxiety. You're giving people anxiety when you're doing positive things and you believe in yourself and you got a positive attitude about yourself. You're making these narcissists anxious out here. You're making these demons anxious out here. You think that you could actually do something. And it might be something that they tried and they failed at. Most people are afraid of failure. Failure is you're going to fail your way to success. You cannot get around that. You are going to fail your way to success. Some people are afraid of failure. Some people are afraid of being laughed at. Some people are afraid of haters. Some people are afraid of negative comments. Some people are afraid of what somebody else thinks, say, do. Oh, they're going to say something about me. They're going to think something about me. They're going to create something about me and put it up for the whole world to see. You cannot allow somebody's weak outlook on life to hold you back or stop you. You're gonna fall 7 times before you get up. That's in the book. You gonna fall 7 times before you gonna fall 7 times before you get up. All right, failure is a part of success. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the process. You want progress or you want procrastination. If there's something you know you could do or you feel you could do and you haven't been taking the proper steps on it, pray on it. Ask God to remove all mental blocks away from you and your goals. Ask God to drown out all the voices of negativity and all the voices of doubt. Because God's the only person you're supposed to be listening to when it comes to the reason why he put you here, which is your purpose. You don't have a purpose, you might as well just check out and die. If you don't have a purpose, you might as well just close your mouth and just stop breathing and wait for the ambulance to come and take you to the morgue. All right. So we got about About 10 minutes left in this live stream. Shout out to all the people that are here. All right. Thank you, Eva, for sending a Cash App donation. I haven't checked to see what it is, but I'm thankful for it. All right. Um, I mean, yo, they're here. Even the trolls are here for a reason. God put it on my spirit today with the with the analogy of the battery. You can't get charged up unless you have positive and negative. And sometimes God uses negative people to keep us charged up. Negative people can either negative people can either take your energy or give you energy, but it's all dependent on how you look at it. Negative people can either take your energy or give you energy, but it's all dependent on how you look at it. So there's gonna be negative people. That's just the world. That's just polarity. You have good, you have evil. You have God, you have the devil. You got empaths, you got full blown narcissists. But as far as me, I'm good. God is good. Things are what they are. But if you keep moving, if you keep a positive attitude, some positive things will happen for you. That's just the law. All right, that's just the law. If you keep a positive attitude, you can attract positive things into your life. And the longer you tell yourself that things are going to work out in your favor, the longer that you tell yourself that you can make it, all these little corny sayings people brush over and look over and turn a blind eye to, hey, it's nothing. I mean, it's supposed to be, it's simple yet profound. All right. So it is what it is. Let people think how they want to think. Don't try to change anybody. Don't try to make anybody believe in you. All you got to do is believe in you. You're the only person that you need to believe in you. That's it. All only mind you need to work in your favor is your own. Straight like that. So I appreciate all the people that stopped by today. If you would like to support my channel, please do. My Cash App is in the description. All right, $ DRUUILL. If you'd like to send something my way to support my channel today, that would be greatly appreciated. All right. So it is what it is, y'all. So shout out to all the people that's believing in themselves. Shout out to Natanya with her. She got her business. Money Manifestation Body Butter. All right. If you'd like to check out some of her products, email me and I could link you with her. I believe I'm sure she has a website with all her stuff on there. I'm sure she's communicated that to me, and if not, then I'll have to hit her up for the link. But I'm sure either way, I know she has a way that she can communicate to you and get you what you need. She's got soaps, she's got creams, she's got all types of stuff. All right, so check her out. All right, yeah, what was it? Yeah, Boutique Goals. That's what it's called. Yeah, Boutique Goals. All right, so email me and we can get you hooked up with some products. Okay, but I know y'all got some questions. If anybody's got any questions for me, feel free to ask them. I may just answer them. All right. If you have a question, send a donation to my Cash App, and I will definitely answer that question. As far as everything else, you just As far as what I got going on with my channel, you'll just have to wait and see. All right, you'll just have to wait and see. But I'm doing good, and I hope everybody else is doing good. Appreciate everybody for being here. Shout out to everybody for checking up on me, asking me, how I'm doing and things like that. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks everybody for checking on me and everything. So I'm glad. You guys always look like you're doing good in the chat. So that's always a plus. Always look like you guys are doing good. We got 42 people in the building, y'all. What are y'all up to on this wonderful Wednesday evening / afternoon? Some people saying good night. I mean, it's nice. It might be nighttime. It ain't bedtime. It's probably like, I know what time it is on the East Coast and other places. Yo, I actually don't. So if you would like to send a donation through so I could order something. I could DoorDash something. Yeah, I'm very hungry. Oh yeah, I would enjoy a nice warm hot meal right about now. Especially since I just put in a whole hour's worth of live streaming. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, send a donation to my Cash App. Oh yeah. Send something through. Yeah, send something through. If you ask, you might as well help. Might as well support. But yeah, things are what they are. But anything you don't like, you can reverse it. Anything that's not going the way you want it to, see it going the way you want it to. If things aren't going the way you want them to, start seeing things go the way you want them to. Because faith isn't just prayer. See, a lot of people turn their faith off as soon as they open their eyes and the prayer's over. God can only do so much. But what God can do through you, he's going to have to use you to do it. So praying is wonderful. It's amazing. I know prayer works because I know prayer changes things because it changes me. All right. So you viewing things in your mind, how you want them to go for you is the same thing as a movie director on set, telling everybody where they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to do, giving them their lines, their scripts, the things they're supposed to say. You are the director of your own life as far as how you see things going for yourself. If you see things going, if you see things going down the drain, that's where they're going to continue to go. That's why a lot of people who are in certain situations that they never got out of is because they never saw a way out. I never saw a way out. That's exactly what Christ was doing. Healing the sick. People that didn't think they could be well. He didn't heal some people. He didn't heal some people because they really didn't want to be healed. He didn't heal everybody. Some people didn't think they could be healed. He ain't deal with them. He told that man, get up. He said, pick up your bed and walk. He said, get up. Get up. A lot of people may not know. A lot of people may not know that there's more out there, especially when it comes to how they view their life. Just because things aren't working out doesn't mean you have to look at them in a way that will keep them that way. Some people don't think things will work out, and they end up looking at things like it'll never work out for them. That's a terrible mindset to have, to think that things will never work out for you, because that's what you're simultaneously creating for yourself. You are always creating your reality. Your thought and your feelings are the closest thing that you have to God when you try to experience Him here on this earth. Your thoughts and your feelings are the closest thing that you have to God here on this earth. So when you think that things can be better for you, when you think things can be different for you, and you take some positive action, you do some things different, if nothing's changing, that's because you're not changing. If nothing different is happening, that's because you're not doing anything different. You may need some advice from somebody. It may not be me. If I can't help you, you may have to find somebody else to help you. I can't help everybody. I know some helpful things. Doesn't mean, doesn't mean I'm 100% the person for you. And it's easy to just look at the bad, because that's how people are trained. People are trained to only see things one way. Some people aren't trained to look at having more than one possibility. Some people aren't looking at things like, oh, I can have it, or oh, I could do this, or oh, things will work out. So it is what it is, as far as that goes. Some people, that's all they see. Some people, that's all they look at. They don't look at things from a positive point of view. And everybody's got to work on their own mind. Everybody's got to work on their own mind. So, hey, shout out to all the happy people. Shout out to all the positive people. Appreciate everybody for joining this live stream. I would keep going, but we haven't had that many donations. We haven't had anybody support this live stream. I appreciate you all for being here, but I'll see you all in the next one. If anybody would like me to continue, if anybody would like me to keep going, drop a donation, drop something in my Cash App, and I'll keep going. But if not, I'm gonna have to log off, and I got some things I gotta take care of, and I'll see you all next time. If you like the live, support the channel. You gotta support my Cash App, or you can support my PayPal and send a donation. We all know how YouTube works. My channel is no different than anybody else's channel. So if you say, if you support, we can keep it moving. If not, I'm gonna have to keep it moving elsewhere. So I do have some things that I need to do. But yeah, shout out to all the positive people in the building. Shout out to all the positive people, even the trolls, for making this thing worthwhile. It's been a while since y'all saw me on here. Shout out to Ebony B. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Lisa Ray. Shout out to Lady Reacts. What up, Lady Reacts? What if it feels negative and you thinking positive to override the negative feeling? Then what? That means that means you won. That's what that means. What you said? What if it feels negative and you're thinking positive to override the negative feeling? That means you're just gonna override the negative feeling. And that means you about to win. That's what that means. But Antonio Quintal, yo, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for checking on me. Thank you for the downloads. It's been great. Yo, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Antisocial Shelly. What's good? Shout out to Bless One. Yo, shout out to Miss Bear. What's up, Miss Bear? Shout out to Christopher Moon. Yo, shout out to Jeanette Jameson. Good evening. Eva, thank you for the Cash App donation. If we get another donation, I'll keep going. But if not, I'm going to have to split. He said, don't shut it down. Just walk off and come back. You never know who might join late. That's just true. I mean, that is true, but we got to have something to help me keep going. Because, I mean, otherwise, I may have to cut it short. I mean, I could always go live later, because I mean, it's other things I need to do and get done. So I can't hold them up because hey, I've already done that enough. Got to have a balanced life. So either we get a donation or I gotta get back to taking care of Drew Nation. All right, so that way there can actually be a Drew Nation. All right, we need some donations to take care of Drew Nation, so there could actually be a Drew Nation. Otherwise, I gotta get back to my my studies and my work and the things that I need to do. So, I mean, we had a real good time together. It's been about an hour or some change. Sometimes things do happen a little later. I mean, that's why I do like to keep the live streams going, because you never know who will stop by and show some love and show some support. But this body butter is immaculate, man. This stuff got my hands feeling prime time right here. So hopefully everybody is enjoying life and living good, looking good, smelling good. Oh, okay, the pizza's here. Okay, that's what you ordered. Good for you. But has anybody been following any news lately? I don't really tend to watch the news because it's real negative, but there are a few stories that stuck out to me lately. Not sure what anybody would like to discuss. Oh yeah, yo, Eagles won the Super Bowl. Yo, shout out to the Eagles, man. Shout out to all the Eagles fans. That's actually my that's actually my that's somebody that I know. That's their favorite team. So I was happy to celebrate that W. Shout out to the Eagles. Yo, Gilly was acting a fool, man. Yeah, he was acting crazy. He be wearing them big old fitted hats, the fan hats. Them hats look crazy, man. But yo, them hats look crazy. But nah, he look cool in it. Shout out to Gilly, man. Gilly be looking he be doing his thing in his Eagles hat. Actually, that ain't enough fan love in the world for me to wear a hat like that unless they cutting a check. And that's probably what they're doing. He's probably getting sponsored to wear that to support the team and all that. Or it could just be because he's from Philly and he's a huge fan. That he's just enjoying himself. But shout out to the Birds. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. Yo, these planes keep crashing, yo. These planes keep crashing. Has anybody seen the movie Leave the World Behind? I know a lot of you all have seen that movie. If you haven't seen that movie Leave the World Behind, go check out that movie Leave the World Behind. All these planes are crashing right now. It's like every day you look on the news and you see a plane crash. That is not normal. That is not normal for just the plane to malfunction like that. That's not normal. Yeah, and I believe one plane crashed into another one in Philly the other day, like last week or 2 weeks ago. How the hell you have that happen? This guy went like what? 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 Man, rest in peace to everybody who, rest in peace to everybody who had who lost a loved one from any plane crashes recently. But that's not normal, y'all. That's not normal. Excuse me. We living in interesting times. We living in interesting times. See, people used to be. I thought plane was the way to go. I might be having to find a different way to travel from now on till they get this whole plane thing worked out. I'm Dutch, man. I, I don't know. I'm gonna have to make my own or take a hot air balloon, something. Swim across the ocean. Get my Michael Phelps on. Something. All right, but we're about to wrap this up. I see nobody cares about my channel like that. So I see you all. Just want to watch. Don't want to support. So that's cool. That's okay. Shout out to everybody that has supported. Shout out to everybody that has donated to my channel. I will be doing some other uploads. When that will be, who knows? But I appreciate all the, shout out to all the 36 people for being here. Thank you for kicking it with your main man, Druuill, and showing some love and support to my live, to my channel. All right, shout out to everybody that donated, even though it was just one person, but she always shows love. She always donates. Shout out to Eva Watson for dropping the donation through. I appreciate her a lot for donating. And I will see each and every one of you amazing people in the next live stream. Peace.